Let's see. All right, here we are. Okay, good morning. I got a backup. Okay, so I don't know, am I coming in okay? Or is it still doing that halty thing? Because on my side, I tell you, it doesn't show whether I'm delayed still. I hope it's going smooth. Let's see. You do that. Oh, look at that. I didn't see the... Good morning, sweetness, beautifuls. And Lisa and Linda. Good morning, Linda. And good morning, Nadisha. Good morning, Elisa. Good morning, Catherine. Oh, still doing that halty thing. But, I got a backup plan. Okay, so, it's going to have to be halty in my transmission to, I don't know what it really is, but I'm just glad at least the voice part goes through. And, good morning. I actually was kind of entertained by all the halty faces. But the funny thing is, there's something that's being sent through as an interference, because literally there's no sign of it on my end. So I actually am just like, okay, I'm looking and I'm listening. And the beautiful part is the message continues to go through. Oh, it is. It's still there. And Catherine said the delay is still there, but it's better. And I really think it's the energy thing, because I've reset my computer so many times. But today I do have a little thing that I can help with. Okay, so here we are, you guys. Everybody's here. Let me finish my good mornings. I said a little smoother. I guess if we just keep going and I keep restarting my computer. Good morning, Anna. Oh, yay. And Adisha is like, yeah, we on, baby. That's it. Good morning, Mish. Michelle, I missed you last time I saw in the comments, and I went immediately to messing with the computer last time, and then I had so many things to do. I didn't do all my cute answers that I like to give you guys. So here we go. First thing this morning. Everybody sing with me. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it's a lovely day. Good morning. Good morning to you. And it's a happy day. It's a happy day. Boom, boom. It's a happy day. It's a happy day. Boom, boom. It's a happy day. It's a happy day. Boom, boom. Yes, because it's up to us to put our luck on it and make it all nice for us and put our little seasonings in and get it all yummy delicious, just the way we like it. How about that? I appreciate you for showing up and choosing you. And remember, this day is your day. Divine design. Nobody can take it away. Nobody can mess with it. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. I want to sneeze. Nobody can say you have a little day versus I have a big day, and nobody can say, well, your day is only going to be 30 minutes, and my day is going to consist of a full 24 hours, even though 24 hours tick, tick, tick is faster than what it was when we were little. But, relatively speaking, we all have our divine design day, 24 hours, okay? And listen, as the sun rises, so shall we. And and just because there's clouds and rain, it's still the sun is shining. And that is you too. We are suns in these bodies, and it is our choice how we're going to shine. Are we going to shine on full out, pedal to the metal, full throttle? Or are we going to shine with the dimmer switch on, down to amber level? It's our choice. And all of those choices are respectable and to be accepted. That goes to our choice today, because I'm pretty much going to do acceptance today. That's going to be our topic. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whatever part of the globe is good, it's fantastic. And our slogan is, well, good morning. Well, good morning. Well, good morning. Just like that. How about that, my dears? Oh, all right. You missed the tune, sweetheart? Good morning, Allison. I didn't see you. Good morning, Teresa. And I believe this is your topic today, my dear. And I know I put in the comments, you guys see I'm keeping track. And you guys be sure, just keep adding them. And before we get into it, just so you know, today is Thursday. And yes, Feeling Better Go Time is on. And as you will see, I have a little backup system. So I will get the recording. I'm just going to have to jump through my own little magical hoops and make it happen. But you know, when you have all these glitches and little things that are going on, unexpected, first of all, you know, it's all these planets retrograde. And this weekend, we get another eclipse, you guys. So just be on it for more energies. And, you know, eclipse, they have effect 3 to 6 months down the road. So just be present. This is a summer of being present. Well, summer in the United States. Where you are, it might be the next season ahead or the next season behind. But the eclipse still, the earth is the earth. That's our little baby just in all of that breath. Okay, my dears? So let's go to it. It's a good morning. Acceptance. Okay. Acceptance. Now, you know, I found a whole lot of stuff, but there's just a general thing to acceptance. And acceptance is a type of consent or approval or permission. You will find this in the Common Short dictionaries, and you will also find it in the old ones. Now, the old ones, they go more into trust, you know, these older terms that we used to use, like our grandparents used to use, trust and to rely on as far as a standard. There's all of these older type phrases that are applied with acceptance. Now, one of the most ancient ways you will find acceptance applied, and then I'm going to move to thyself, how it matters most with us, is an acceptance and offer. And this goes way back to the times of Stoics, and like, you know, how Latin is an old ancient language, and this is culture before what we even recognize anymore. One of the most ancient applications of acceptance has to do with if I present myself, because present used to be bring presents, my dear. And guess what the presents were? It was the qualities of thyself. So this is ancient type stuff that I'm talking about. We don't speak like this anymore, and we don't have this understanding in our modern culture here on the earth anymore. We just don't. And so acceptance was, if I bring an offer, I bring my presence, and in my presence, I bring my offer. And my offer is whatever it is. It could be contractual for business, or it can be recreational, pleasure-based. But everything was received as an offer that you can say yes or no to. Then that was received as the acceptance or the lack of acceptance. Saying yes is consent, or the permission to receive, or the permission to exist within my atmosphere. I see, we don't talk like that anymore. Yes, I grant this permission to exist within my atmosphere. So I think it's so cool, because the thing is that all of that is still so valid, yet we don't acknowledge it in our daily speech anymore. And sometimes the feeling that I get, white spark, is that if we return to acknowledging in certain ways with more appreciation, remember, we will see our greater connections to it all. So acceptance. Now, when I took, it's a good morning, I'm going to take it apart just a little bit. And this is when I'm going to get into the application of thyself. acceptance. Now, you know how I have been heard, even here on the Good Morning Presents that we do, to say, you are wonderful, you are special, you are fabulous, highly talented, and perfectly, divinely designed just because you exist. You've heard me say this kind of thing before, yes? So, acceptance, it's almost like, the way I just laid that ancient style out, that it's an offer. My vocal cords bring an energy to you as I speak it. And then from your being, from your state of being, from your presence, who you truly are, it is up to you to accept the beautiful gift that vibrates within my vocal cords that I send to you. So the receiving of it, the consent for it to go in, even to the cellular and molecular levels. You see that? So, you see how it can get a little heavy there. It can get a little bit like, ooh, and that's that tasty, delicious, or you can also perceive it as heavy, like, ooh, that's weighty, Segmet, that's weighty, girl. So acceptance is consent, and now I'm going to deal with thyself. So what you and me, because we live every day. We wake up, we open our eyes, we breathe, our heart beats, we walk, we do our little design, we do all this stuff that we call living, with creativity, some with more joy in moments, and some with less joy in moments, some with more flavor and more personality in moments, some with less in other moments. That part is just our choosing, and then what we choose to execute. That's going from us to out. Acceptance is something that is not just a mental concept, it's also energetic. It's also a state of being rich, let's say. That's Segmet definition, when I put something as rich. So, in other words, you're saturated with it fully. That's what I mean when I say rich. I'm using that energetically as well. Okay? So, when I say acceptance, am I allowing this in to be a truth that I will live by? Am I giving consent for something to exist that has been brought to me as an offer, like anciently so? In other words, listen to how I'm going to put this together and some more Segmet flavor here. It's a good morning. So let's just, on the negative side, you know how many of us get raised by people. I'm not just talking about parents. I say parents, teachers, institutions, right? And the institutions are all kinds of things. Schools, religious institutions, cultural community setups, where we're little, and so we're looking at all these people around us as experts and authority figures, okay? So let's just put it like that. And let's just say out of those experts or people that we view as authority figures, there's a ridiculer. So somebody said, well, can't you just get anything right? Were you born where you just don't get it right? Is that what it is? And we know that now as grown-ups, when people do these things and they say these things, it's about them. But when you are young and in your formulative years, and what you take in and accept to be true about you, and then from that moment on, sometimes very critical moments change the rest of your journey that you're going to walk in your life. So acceptance is key when we do our I am time or our just for me time, how we do for ourselves, where we consider, this is my life. However, this is what it is in this moment. I now want to create my life to look like this from this moment on. So in that, there's some acceptance that has to occur. Yes, first of all, acceptance that I can create anything I want. Divine design. I have the ability to do this. Now, do I accept that I can do it? That's on you, my dears. Do you say yes or no? So right now I say to you beautifuls, whether you're here live in this moment right now or as we expand in our divine current in just a little while, do you accept that you can create anything you want to create for your life? Anything you want. Anything you want. Free from limitation. Do you accept that for yourself and your life journey? Do you? Do you? I'll let you in your mind. Yes. I say yes for me. Now, yes, absolutely. See, I say that for me. Now, you, in all of your beautiful existence, in your acceptance, you have the ability to say yes, full out, full throttle, pedal to the metal. That's Segmet style right there. Or you can say yes and put some limitations and rules on it. Whereas you can say, well, yes, but, just not so fast. See, that's a little bit of a rule there. Or a little bit of a standard that you say, well, this is how I live my standard, you see. So, you see that? So, it's the acceptance is what you give consent to just for you as you're walking your daily life. Every minute that you inhale and exhale, do you accept that all energies serve you? As long as you say yes to it all. That's the allowing part. I just let it. Because remember, there's only, this is the similar thing. And Elisa, who is the biology teacher, you know how we have our visual spectrum of light that we see. Now, we were all taught, I think, at the junior high level. And there's only so many wavelengths that we physically pick up with our rods and cones that make up the physical understanding of what the eye is and how it sees and picks up and things like that. So but we understand that there's a whole bunch of wavelengths of light that are there existing at the same exact time that we cannot necessarily pick up with our rods and our cones of the eye. So when I say, sweet beautifuls, it's a good morning. Do you accept that all energies serve you? All serve you in love and light and all. Service, in high service to the high, beautiful light being that you are here in your body. Do you accept that? So that's all energies, the ones that mentally you can comprehend and the ones that are very much outside of what we are familiar with and what we can actually comprehend. Mentally. We can be present with it all. That's what being present is, because it goes way beyond what we can mentally understand. As long as you breathe and allow yourself to be one with the sensations that you are, that's allowing. The acceptance that you can do all things, that you can create whatever your desire and wishes behold, let's just say. It's a yes or it's a no in the end. It's a yes, and you can put rules like, well, slowly, a little at a time. Here in the rural mountainside, not in the city. Or I could do it all. I don't necessarily know how I could do it all. I just accept that I can do it all. You see that? So, acceptance. Then I took apart the word. It's a good morning. So, AC of the accept, because we're talking about acceptance, not the X. EX is the not, the no, the null. The AC is just what add is in language, in Latin, and then evolved down to the dialect of English. Latin is a true language. English is a dialect, okay? So, add, so to put with. And then sept, it has to mean some kind of thing like, and I couldn't find it even in my old dictionary, hyphen sept, right? Because we're talking about a sept at the end of the word. However, what I do know, and many of you know too, is I say it has to be some kind of approval, consent, trust. And so by the time you put the AC in front of it, you're saying add approval, add consent, add trust. You see? All of that. That's why the EX is no approval, no trust, like that. And I did exception before, and I found sept before. Remember that? And I said, to say accept actually evolves into pure. So pure. And I remember that. And so I couldn't find where I found the old one. And so what I understand now is, on the spiritual, energetic side of things, when you say sept, it's usually related to 7, like the actual number, the numeric value 7. And so I said, well, how does accept, like add, consent, and approval come to relate to 7? And so in my natural state, I just sat there and did breathing this morning, and I got an idea. Now, this is just an idea. This is not segment definition stuff. This is, perhaps kind of stuff, okay? It's a good morning, and we get to consider the perhaps as well. And perhaps is, you remember how I say PER is house of, and haps we have now learned is luck, or to create your stroke of luck, right? So house of luck, perhaps, house of luck, okay? Now, perhaps that accept, to add consent, to add approval, has to do with the 7 chakras, the 7 energy centers that are the major ones. Now, we are evolving to be past these 7, but traditionally, I'm talking about majors, because there's chakra energy centers all over, through what they call them majors and minors. But the major 7 that traditionally people are taught when they're doing meditation and yoga and Tai Chi, okay? So I thought about, because the 7 chakra energy centers, that's the makeup for all of your blending of your true light being spirit into your physical jacket or your physical body, and the adherence of it all, and to be a complete being here at the physical level that we're dwelling in here on earth at this time. So the acceptance is to add consent or approval at the 7 energy cycle level. So through and through, from the upper crown all the way through to the base survival root levels of the root chakra. So all the way through, accepting, allowing the offer to permeate and penetrate all the way through. So I said, wow. So now we get into the divine magic of it all, of what acceptance could really be. So I am allowing myself to explore with that. You see, I just wanted to kind of drop that out there to see if you guys resonate with it, because I totally did. And I started to see it unfold as an actual divine magic in our daily existence. I was like, oh, amazing. So there we go. That's acceptance. Okay, my dears? It's a good morning. Now let's get our water. It's already 10 after. What? Segmet? Really? Okay, let's see. Before I go get the water, hands everyone. Thank you, Lena. Oh, Mish. Yes, everybody's good morning. Oh, oh, Nadisha. You're tired. Okay. Good. Okay, good. It's working. Beautiful. Oh, good morning, Heather. Good morning, Pablo. Good morning, Meg. Oh, I didn't see you guys earlier. See that? All right. Okay. Good morning, Danielle. Oh, and Willow is here. Good morning, Willow. Mwah. Precious. You know, I always say hi to the babies. Oh, and there's and Tobrito. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning for you too. All right. Okay, it looks like you guys got it pretty good. Hola. Good morning, good morning. Oh, look, Twitch is more active today. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Cindy. I didn't see you earlier too. Good morning, good morning. Oh, and Missy D. Wise. Good morning, sweetheart. Yes, okay. It looks like you guys got it okay. And it's beautiful and it's fabulous. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so I don't see any questions. All right. All right, we're good. We're good. House of Love, perhaps. That's what it is. Okay, my dears. Yes. Look at you guys. I love this. Oh, and good morning. Oh, Bodie and Dylan are there too. Good morning, Bodie. Good morning, Dylan. And just for extra little spices, and we added good morning, Reds. Good morning, Zion, because it's all the kids. And then good morning, Timu, for me. So we just add the beautiful, beautiful souls that are gonna be doing their thing with all their creativity. Okay, you guys, come on. Let's get our water. Okay, nice and comfortable. Divine current breathing. Listen to the sound of the inhale and exhale, and we expand all that we are, creating a divine seal and also all the love just saturating not only through all that we are, but our field and all the way through to the field of our earth as well. And in these times, that's a thumbs up. Okay, my dears, here we go. Nice and comfortable. I exist. I am here. And you say it too, even in your mind. Here we go. And here we are. Okay, my dears, I want you to have a beautiful, fabulous day and with the children. And if there are children that you have that happen to watch this and just put the names in, and I'm pretty good at remembering the children and their names and saying, hey. But now, I hope you have enjoyed today. And I'm glad for you being here, my dears. So, you guys doing your own thing. I saw the Pottsville. So, listen, it's time to go, my dears. Let's sign off. I love you 3 times, as you hear my voice speaking to you, I'm sending all my love and beautiful energies to you, and I feel all your presence sending it back to me as you say it. And then when we speak, we send I love you out to all that we are from pure consciousness, our spirit, and all that we are with all of our divine presence, and all that we are and all of our divine presence sends it right back to us, creating the knowing and state of being that we are always, always assisted and greater than we know and understand, and never, ever, ever alone. Okay, my dears, 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. I'll see you next time. And yes, we are on for Feeling Better Go Time on Instagram tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'll see you there, and I'll see you next time. Good morning. I love you. Mwah. Yay.